Alice. Another thing if you have the equipment in your apartment or something.
What stops your tongue? You think someone's coming to save you? Give in. Your life is in our hands. It is time to tell us all you know. The sooner you speak, the sooner this will be over with. We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
She's been enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us. You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years.
What a freaking
Instead
comparison.
of that,
Can we kill him now?
these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We could wait until nightfall to set her free, and avoid fighting these scholars.
We could. I also kind of want to kill him. Let's just back up to where we came from.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Just a second. So that's only a one-way trip back to here. Didn't wait here, so she keeps on running forward.
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well.
Oh, well,
Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile this sacred place. How do we enter?
Allow me. I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
The paint of this fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Looks like a phoenix.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Donegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
If I understand correctly, the Donegada metamorph differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolmenawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it must open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which. This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain. This door appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Let's see, dude. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enol Milfrichtemen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorgred Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hak Kadaktus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
That woman left in a bit of a hurry, don't you think?
Sérèn is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
I shouldn't have told her about Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband. This door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Okay, so that's the exit, and now we need to go up there. Up here otherwise? Nope. Here we go. Oh, lovely. Put down traps, huh?
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
It's not that hard on the harder difficulties, actually. There might be some parts that are hard, but you'll have to figure them out for yourself, what they can be. Yeah, so all these things have respawned, huh?
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vimbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
Now we can walk there. Loot and skip. And it was junk. More junk. That was it. Oh, it's disappointing. Oh, I should have gone up here. I could have avoided them all. Darn it. Somebody snore. Winged Guardian, huh? With the big one. Like, no way I can avoid these. They're poison now. If that path has something else in it. Sneaky little buggers hiding underground. see something here later, maybe. Yeah, the caves are nice looking. Rocky Mounts. Not Rocky Mountains, but Rocky Mounts. I've been using the wrong armor for a while, I see. I'm supposed to be using that one. I mean, that one is okay. Yes, it has no fury and no elemental rest on it, unfortunately. It's so weird that quality 44 is still better than like a 94. I mean, it would be about 18 armor better. And more balance. It's the fury generation I'm worried about, the elemental rest it removes. Same for her. Sérèn. That one might be better though, actually, to have. Okay. Can't be better than what I already have. The Rocky Mounts.
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here. Bloodied feathers.
I've seen some big birds in my days at sea, but none had feathers this size.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry. More of these giant feathers. We're on the right trail.
There. You're gonna meet the Birdman.
You should not have come all this way, Renaigse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Minundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasach, and now he holds my cousin captive. I'm sorry, Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
Eitmo!
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fight!
Bulls?
Over there, more feathers.
Professor, you found the ammunition you ordered in these crates. There should be enough to fight the creature you told us about. Fighting a flying creature is something much easier with good rifles. Wishing you a good hunt. Well, we have magic, so...
We found the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here, with Constantine. If he's still alive, we need to find a way to get inside quickly.
Just wondering if I should switch here now then. I need ranged. I could go with our rifle and the magic caster. Good old Jurassic Park, the first one? Yeah, I do. That I can't remember. Just thinking about how I'm gonna do this. If I'm gonna go with we should go with Petrus. Oops. And I can still go with Vasco actually. Should we go with go with two ranged ones with us. I can use ranged weapons.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed. He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed. And here is another altar. Are two seeds necessary to open the passage? The seed that Sarah was carrying should work.
Seeing as how the woman died to protect this passage, I would bet on it.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Okay, that way. This place.
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too renaixed to understand.
Leave him!
Matrix style! Whee!
Poison on my blade.
You are blind. Without
Poison on my blade. Let's go!
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life.
Free him! Damn it!
Oh, crap. What? Oh, come on, I'm pressing the damn stasis. Time to die, birdie.
Now that the king is dead, we should be able to release Constantine from his stone prison.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Poke, poke.
Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
Hmm.
Three days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
That was an easy fight. Guess sometimes when you don't get the stasis up in time, you can get a little bit hearing. I was thinking about doing the last the tournament. I'm just thinking who I should have. I'm gonna go with these two. Because I don't know how much is left now, so I want to see if I can do the last arena round.
Oh, it's you, Alderman Vedrad. Come and see.
Hello, Your Excellency.
Very well.
I
Goodbye,
clicked with
soldier.
the mouse for some reason. Let's see if we can do the last round here.
Ready to excite the crowd? Perfect. As soon as incredible! Who would ever have believed that our excellence would have risen so high, so quickly? And now, these swords, here they are.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Yeah. You can ward off the
Okay.
bit of poison on my blade. Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Ooh, what the heck? Is this little fella?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! And let's go!
Pretty much the same one that we just did.
See if you can ward off this fate. see if you can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Champion!
Fantastic! You are now a champion of the arena. I must say, this is the first time I've ever seen such a young team leader win the title. Allow me to give you this. The prize awarded to champions.
Thank you.
Broadsword?
I need to get going.
Huh. A pity. Well, come back again soon.
Oh man, it needs 3 points. Okay. Let's see what that weapon is to be won then. Well, we have several weapons here now. Kurt might be able to use nothing. No. Well, I'm not going to be able to use them. Albino Levolan. This Nadag is the shape of a gigantic half-bird man. His gigantic wings allow it to fly. It is linked to the mountains and summits. That's what we killed it before. Okay. Do, 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 do. Should see about if there's a new weapon now for us. Might have to be check with the blacksmith.
Have you seen it? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people.
Just craft it. Let me go in and see Constantine and see what's going on. I need to have Kurt in my team for the moment. Vesco, you take a nap. I want one that does armor damage. Or actually, I don't need more. I have to go with the stun in that case. like that. Rage 2 is a fun action game. It's nothing bad that way, so... I want... I mean, Rage 2 is kind of like, you know, go to this place, clear that, go to the next place, clear that. But you can still have fun driving around too.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've rested long, and I'm well enough.
You've just barely woken from a stupor that had you on death's doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day. Let me...
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear, I assure you.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the fourth time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Sérèn, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable.
It's like real life, huh? Getting your car stolen.
And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything. We have been waiting for your return. I knew you would do everything in your power. I have always trusted you. But Katasak feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I ever felt.
Are we gonna have to kill Constantine now?
Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened. It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand. Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Dorgred practice to bind themselves to the island.
Dorgred? Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
I should see if there's a new armor for us to get. But let me put on some tea water. I'll be right back. Do, do, do. Okay. Let me see if there's some
Come closer, good people.
armor.
Ah, your boots! Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you. Have you seen anything?
Removes the fury regeneration, which is a little bit sad. Nope.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. The cure
Let's see. What am I running for? Let's see if he has an armor for us.
Oh.
The best forge in Tier 3D. Blades, armor.
Pretty much using still the same armor as we have from the beginning of the game. Almost. Pretty cool looking swords. Let's see what he has to say now then.
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, Karans of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kirtan Siddach. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enon Mil Frictaman, and he was the only one with the power to allow me to do so. I would not have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasach, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many. And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
I suppose. I must begin the preparations. You must leave now.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem seg.
Who shall we convince? I guess we talk to Deirdre and Duncan first, and let me take one last. Okay, I'm gonna get my tea. Let me continue. Yeah. They're pretty level-headed, some of them at least. Plus we have done a lot for them too, so... I mean, we got -3 natives, but we are still friendly with them, so that's nice. Still don't understand why I'm still only nice with British Alliance and Congregation of Merchant, though. Especially Congregation of Merchant. I mean...
What do you seek?
Don't see why I'm not friendly with them.
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead? And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace.
About me, king.
He was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Menawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Miel Frichteman. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Karants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown, which was lost during the war against the people of the sea. Whoever were to retrieve it would be chosen.
And you know where it is?
I believe it is located in the Tomb of the Kings, a holy place not far from the village of Ignamri. I do not know exactly where it is, but it is said that the path leading there is strewn with spears, and that the entrance is marked by a dead tree, and protected by a Nadaig Magaman. Do not worry. I will find this place and retrieve the crown before the election.
If I want to be certain of the outcome of this vote, I'd better go and get this crown myself.
Anything more?
I need to be going. Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Miel Frichteman?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas. Because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow their course.
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Yeah, she seems so bloodthirsty though. Let's see what Duncan has to say.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Vostire. He was a great king, and a very wise
This guy
Donegan.
seems to me to be the
We haven't
most
seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tiefradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, we must teach the Renaisse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Miel Frichtemann in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Miel Frichtemann, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Miel Frichtemann. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear
she has put it on
in these
ourselves,
troubled times,
right?
They would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and the Guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
I'm just gonna convince all three to help us, and let them vote to see who become the king. Then I don't have to make the choice. Unless we make ourselves kings. But I'm a little afraid Constantine wants to take that crown.
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I regret to inform you that your High King, Vinbar, is dead.
And divorced Tire. He was a great man, although he left us a long time ago. But why have you come to notify me of such sorrowful news?
Glendan has informed me that you are most likely among those who will want to take his place.
It is true, and I will perhaps be able to obtain it. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life and prosperity by creating an alliance with the people of the continent. The lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would be thankful if you could allow me to meet Henon Miel Frichtemann.
Of course. If I become High King, I would be glad to help you. You are Carants of Ignamri after all. If you really want to make sure that I win, you will need to seek the crown of the High Kings.
What is that?
It may only be a legend, but it is said
Yeah, because
that High Kings used to
Theora
wear
says I
a very
shouldn't
ancient crown.
select somebody.
The first guardian
So,
would have taken it to the
so I'm
grave.
talking to all three now, so we get the
If
promise that they will
someone
help
were
me.
to wear it today, they would surely be chosen.
And where is the first Guardian's tomb located?
Somewhere not far from here, since he fought his last battle nearby. The entrance to his burial mound is said to be guarded by a Nadaig Magama.
So I'm gonna have to fight one of these big creatures
that leads
again.
to it, marked by his spears, and its entrance by a large dead tree. But beware. The Nadaig will not let you enter without a fight. Anything else?
Yeah, so we have convinced all three kings and queens to support us. Yeah, I think it's here there is an entry. What if there wasn't something here? I need the intuition 2 for. I mean, I've been over here before. Stop looting, there's no point. What will be the next tunnel? No, that to be point 37. That will happen.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Let's suppose we go in here. Lady, out of my freaking way! Oh my god. There's a skill shrine in here. Shh. Tell everybody. I like this weapon, it's fun. It hits a lot of them at the same time. Big arc. Me likey. What there was something over here. I'm gonna go and look.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
I thought it was like a hidden path. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't here. Oh, this one. We already killed this one, by the way, this guardian. We killed him all. Oh, maybe that's why he was so a little bit more difficult than everybody else. I killed him very early. Yeah, he was the most difficult to fight, though. Because I was didn't have high damage I had now and all that. He was a bit of a pain in the butt to kill. I've been in here too. These enemies are the most rough one to kill. Yeah, they're all talking about a guardian I have to kill, like, but oh, okay. You already killed him a long time ago. Nah, this is not the same place. This is a different cave. That was a specific cave where I had to find a special painting or something. Reminds me a little about what Constantine is having on his head, right? He has something like that on his head.
What are you doing there? Here lie those who fell facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter their bones.
I did not come here with the intention of defiling this place.
No.
You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans. And with the blessing of Enon Milfrichtem, the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
If I give you the crown, you shall be named High Queen. What will you do with this power?
You have already shown to all that you are not like the other Renaigse. I will not hide from you the truth. Teofradi does not want to welcome your people. They toy with us, take without returning, kill and pillage. I will unite my people and cast all of the Monesenaig into their ocean wagons. They will go and pillage elsewhere.
You want the crown so you can more easily rid yourself of my presence afterward?
If you give it to me, you will become our Karants. And we do not chase away our Karanten. And also, you are on Manawi. You are bonded to this land, not to theirs, no?
I have come here looking for this crown, because I need the help of the next High King. I must meet Enon Milfrichtem to ask him to heal my people.
Are you sure that they are your people? Very well. It is a very great honor you ask of me. But you took great risks in order to obtain it. If you give me the crown, I will open the sanctuary to you. You may speak to Enon Milfrichtem. I swear this to you.
So... Oh, this is a rough one. I kind of want to give it to her, but I also don't. I don't see... I mean, who are we gonna pick? I mean, if we don't give her the crown, I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight her and her buddies here. But as I said earlier, I like Duncan the best, though. He seems to have more his head on the shoulders. I don't like Ulan. He is just he just wants to please all the invaders, if I should say that, use that word. No, I don't know it. Well, yeah, I can trust her, but I just don't like what she wants to do. She wants to wage war. That's gonna cost a lot of lives on all sides, so nope.
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice. I have come to take that crown, and I won't leave without it.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go! Careful!
Oh, what the? I got so much stun that I couldn't get anywhere. Oh, man. What the heck? I have to make sure I have magic.
Yes, I will. And so will
And think long.
If I give
they will.
you want the
if you give it, and also.
I'm
Are you? If you miss.
I try to get away from my
Sorry,
spot.
So I.
Oops.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Potion if you want to cast more spells. I need healing.
Enough. I accept my defeat. Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
So it seems indeed. We will meet again at Dorgred Genadu. Until then, Deirdre.
I'm still gonna go with Duncan if I have to choose anybody. Thanks for the follow, rock and roll it. Yeah, she did, but that's because she wants to wage war and drive out all of us. Figure out which will be the quickest way. We go to the campfire. Yeah, the games tend to look a bit better on the PCs. So I can imagine on PS5, I don't know if they don't have the upgraded it, but it probably could look just as good on that one though. So did you enjoy the game though, Rock and Roulette? Most important, as long as you enjoyed it.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so, you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Mil Frictamen.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the son that was lost and refound on our island.
Take it. I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
And then we get betrayed. Wouldn't surprise me. Somewhere. He seems to be the most level-headed person of those three. Damn, he almost looked like a bit of a Geralt of Rivia from that angle there. What? He looks so different.
Congratulations, Dunkas. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Mil Frictamen?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifredi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dunkas. I'll be there.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time, unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
I don't have anything I need to do.
There you are, Karant.
How was the encounter?
Enon Mil Frictamen welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart. Those who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua aulem seg.
I'm gonna do a save here. Where are we at? Oh, I can get that camp. So we are all the way up there, huh? Okay. Oops, they turn on the right side. Hey, it's so hard. I'm one of those who likes to explore everywhere. They said keep to the right, so we keep it right. Light on. Wow. Interesting tree.
child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children.
Oh, there is a face there in the tree.
I am he, they all, and on me Vedrad. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Miel Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only wanted truly. They could be told by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad, because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking
He's
about?
talking about Constantine.
The one you call Constantine You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all from us. Flee, or you will be their victims.
No. Because I think we have to, well, as he said, we have to kill Constantine if we are gonna be able to do the cure. Because when that guy helped Constantine to survive, he took power from this guy.
I saw a man running out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help, I would be glad to be of assistance. My clan knows how to heal the Earth.
Thank you, Dunkus. I suppose I just need time to think.
Yeah, you haven't told me everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on your forehead.
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me.
Get some sleep. You can always check the VOD tomorrow when you wake up. Or tomorrow when you have time, I should say. Okay. Still having a missing 2 camps. And we are missing 1 note in Vedrad and 2 in Glendgnámvár. Oh well. No. You shouldn't force yourself to be awake either, because I have no idea how much there is left either. Go with the setup we have. Stop looting, Jim. Oh yeah, I'm gonna check one thing. How many... I still have 30 mage potions. I haven't... Only time I crafted someone in the beginning of the game. 5 of them. Constantine, we need to kill.
My dearest cousin, I'm so glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, your excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We're so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is coming to an end. Your Excellencies, inform your governors of my cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
Absolutely, sire. And we thank you both for receiving us.
May the Enlightened always keep you in his divine blessing.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Mielfrictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old, bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the Earth so much, we have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the Earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the Earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
No. But it's true that the conversation ended abruptly. An intruder had managed to sneak into the sanctuary, and we had to flee to evade the wrath of its guardians.
An intruder, you say? Then I guess this sanctuary isn't that heavily protected. Your work really is exemplary. The entire continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
You told me that during the ritual with Katasak, you felt the bond he'd created.
It's true. And it was an incredible feeling. I felt like I was every blade of grass in that remote place. I could see everything, feel everything, and I knew that I could bend the trees to my will.
Do you still feel that way?
Yes, but in a more dull, muffled way. The first time, it was surreal and perfect. In fact, I don't know if there's a word for it.
The first time?
The first time it happened. Now it's as if I've become used to feeling this bond.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell him about that part about killing him. That part we're keeping for ourselves. Okay, so we have to do both these. The game just keeps on going and going. I thought it would be like the end here. Go with this group. Damn it! Stop showing me this loot. I'm gonna check and see if I can buy a new cloak.
Come closer, good people.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything?
Nope.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Come closer, good people. The cure is
I'm gonna take the fast travel one. Low level of bandits.
Greetings! Do you want to travel? So,
to San Mateus.
Go to San Mateus first.